Most people think of snakes as simply dangerous, crawling predators. But among them are true monsters of nature. Some kill with venom in a matter of minutes. Others crush their prey with a force no bones can withstand, and some look so strange they seem to belong to an entirely different planet. In this video, 8 of the most unusual and dangerous snakes in the world, each surviving by its own rules. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake on the planet. Some individuals grow longer than 5 meters. And standing next to a human, such a snake looks almost like a moving predator from an ancient world. But what makes it truly remarkable isn't its size. It's its intelligence and behavior. Unlike most snakes, the king cobra can memorize its territory, track the movements of an opponent with careful attention, and even shift its tactics mid-hunt. It raises the front of its body so high, it can look a human nearly in the eye.
And yet it hunts primarily other snakes, even venomous ones. The king cobra readily consumes kraits, pythons, and other cobras, because its body is partially resistant to foreign venom. It is, in effect, a specialist predator of reptiles, but its behavior during breeding season is even more extraordinary. It is the only known snake in the world that builds a true nest from leaves and branches. The female gathers vegetation into a mound, lays her eggs, and remains beside the clutch to guard it from predators. For a snake, this behavior is almost unique. When the king cobra senses a threat, it doesn't always strike immediately. First it spreads its hood, hisses loudly, and attempts to intimidate. Its hiss is so deep it sounds less like a snake and more like the growl of a large animal. The king cobra is not simply a venomous reptile. It is one of the most intelligent, unusual, and dangerous predators among all the snakes on Earth. The black mamba is one of the fastest and most deadly snakes on the planet. Despite its name, its body is usually gray or olive. It gets the name black from the dark interior of its mouth, which it displays when threatened. But what truly frightens about this snake isn't its appearance, it's its speed. The black mamba can move faster than most humans over a short distance. Across the open savanna of Africa, it glides across the ground at a remarkable pace, maintaining precise control of every movement. And its venom is considered among the most dangerous of any snake. Without treatment, a person can die very quickly because the mamba's venom attacks the nervous system, progressively shutting down the muscles, including those responsible for breathing. But the most unusual thing about this snake is its behavior. Most snakes try to flee from danger. The black mamba also prefers to avoid conflict, but if it feels cornered, it becomes extremely aggressive. It raises the front of its body, opens its black mouth, hisses loudly, and can strike multiple times in rapid succession with extraordinary precision. The mamba also has a strong sense of its own territory. It uses the same shelters repeatedly, returns to familiar places, and can live within the same area for years. It hunts mainly during the day, unusual for many snakes, targeting birds, rodents, and small animals with a lightning-fast strike. Even among dangerous snakes, the black mamba stands apart. The combination of speed, intelligence, precision, and powerful venom makes it one of the most effective predators in all of African nature. The reticulated python is the longest snake on the planet. Some enormous individuals grow longer than a city bus, reaching more than 7 meters. But what is truly astonishing is that at such a size, this snake is capable of moving in almost complete silence. Its body is covered in a complex pattern of gold, black, and brown, a natural camouflage that allows the python to blend perfectly into the jungles, swamps, and humid forests of Southeast Asia. Prey often notices it far too late. Unlike venomous snakes, the reticulated python kills differently. It uses no venom. Instead, it lunges forward with explosive speed, seizes its victim with its teeth, and within a fraction of a second coils its powerful body around it. Then comes the most terrifying part. Many believe the python simply suffocates its prey, but in reality, it gradually cuts off blood circulation, causing the heart to fail. The prey loses consciousness long before it stops breathing. After a successful hunt, the python can swallow its meal whole. Its jaws are capable of stretching to an extraordinary width. Sometimes the prey appears larger than the snake's own head. Even more remarkable is its ability to go without food for extended periods. After a large meal, the reticulated python may not hunt again for weeks or even months, slowly digesting its food while barely moving. During digestion, its internal organs undergo a dramatic transformation, sharply accelerating the body's metabolism, one of the most extraordinary adaptations found in any reptile. The reticulated python is not simply a huge snake. It is a silent giant of the jungle, combining incredible strength, patience, and perfect camouflage, one of the most formidable predators in all of tropical Asia. The Gaboon Viper looks as though nature designed it specifically to hide death in plain sight. It is one of the heaviest and most massive venomous snakes in Africa. A wide triangular head, a thick body, and an intricate pattern of brown, yellow, and black make it nearly invisible among the dry leaves of the forest floor. A person can walk within a single step of one and never notice it at all. But the most remarkable thing is hidden in its fangs. The Gaboon Viper has the longest venomous fangs of any snake on the planet. In large individuals, they can exceed 5 centimeters, almost like small knives. And when it strikes, those fangs fold forward with breathtaking speed. Despite such danger, the Gaboon Viper almost never hunts actively. It is a master of absolute stillness. The snake can lie motionless in a single spot for hours, its body merging completely with the ground beneath it. Its breathing is barely perceptible, and its coloring makes it indistinguishable from the forest floor. When prey approaches too closely, the attack comes in an instant, a strike so fast the human eye sometimes cannot follow it. And the venom is not only extremely toxic, it is delivered in very large quantities, making the Gaboon Viper one of the most dangerous snakes in all of tropical Africa. What makes it even more unusual is its temperament. Unlike many aggressive snakes, the Gaboon Viper often remains calm even in the presence of a threat. It relies not on speed of escape, but on concealment. And that is precisely why it is considered one of the most perfectly evolved ambush predators among all the world's snakes. It is not a pursuer. It is not a fast hunter. It is a silent trap, one that is almost impossible to see until the very last moment. The Anaconda is the heaviest snake on the planet and the undisputed ruler of the swamps of South America. Some enormous individuals weigh more than 100 kilograms, and their body can be as thick as a car tire. But what makes the Anaconda truly remarkable is how perfectly it has adapted to life in the water. Unlike many large snakes, the Anaconda spends most of its time in swamps, murky rivers, and flooded forests. In the water, its enormous weight becomes almost weightless, and that is where it becomes most dangerous. Often, only the eyes and nostrils are visible above the surface. Everything else remains submerged. Prey may have no idea that a massive predator is right beside it, and then comes the strike. The Anaconda lunges forward, seizes its prey with its teeth, and instantly coils its powerful body around it. The harder the victim struggles, the tighter the snake squeezes. Its diet is equally impressive. Anacondas don't limit themselves to fish or birds. Large individuals can take on capybaras, caimans, deer, and other sizable animals. In the water, an adult anaconda has virtually no natural enemies. And yet, for all its size, this snake is capable of extraordinary patience. It can lie completely still in the water for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Its olive green body with dark spots renders it nearly invisible among swamp vegetation and muddy water. After a large meal, the anaconda can go without eating for a very long time, digesting slowly and conserving energy. This is not a fast predator. It is a slow, silent, and almost invisible force of the swamps. One that turns water itself into a perfect trap for any prey. The Bushmaster is the largest venomous snake in South America and one of the most mysterious predators of the rainforest. Some individuals grow longer than 3 meters, but spotting one in the wild is extraordinarily difficult because the Bushmaster spends most of its life concealed in the densest, darkest parts of the jungle. Its body is covered in a complex pattern of brown and black diamonds that allows it to dissolve completely among the leaves, roots, and damp earth of the forest floor. But what makes it truly unusual is its behavior. Unlike many venomous snakes, the Bushmaster frequently hunts at night. As the forest grows nearly pitch black, it begins to move slowly through the jungle, constantly reading the vibrations of the ground and the scents in the air around it. The Bushmaster is considered one of the most patient snakes in the world. It can lie motionless beside an animal trail for hours, waiting for prey to wander within reach, and then comes the sudden strike. The Bushmaster's venom is highly dangerous, acting on multiple systems of the body simultaneously. What makes it even more formidable is that a large snake can inject an enormous quantity of venom in a single bite. But among venomous snakes, the Bushmaster stands apart for yet another unusual reason. It guards its eggs. This behavior is extremely rare in snakes. The female remains beside the clutch and defends it from threats until the young hatch. Despite its size and danger, the Bushmaster actively avoids humans. It shuns open spaces and prefers to stay hidden. And that is what makes it feel almost like a ghost of the jungle. Enormous, venomous, and vanishingly rare, noticed by people only when it is already too late. Belcher's sea snake is considered one of the most venomous snakes on the entire planet.
Its venom is so potent that even a tiny amount is theoretically enough to kill a great many animals within a very short time. And yet, this snake almost never attacks humans. It spends most of its life in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, far from land. Unlike most snakes, Belcher's sea snake has adapted almost entirely to life in the ocean. Its body has become flatter and more flexible, and its tail resembles a paddle, allowing it to move swiftly underwater. Even more remarkable is its ability to hold its breath. Some sea snakes can remain submerged for more than an hour because their bodies can absorb a portion of the oxygen they need directly through their skin. They are, in part, breathing through the water itself. The sea snake hunts primarily fish and eels, gliding slowly through coral reefs and underwater crevices before striking with a short, precise lunge. Its venom acts first on the muscles and nervous system, paralyzing prey with extraordinary speed. Despite such danger, encounters between this snake and humans are extremely rare. It is not aggressive and generally avoids contact. Most bites occur by accident. For example, when fishermen haul in their nets with a snake caught inside. That is why Belcher's sea snake is considered one of the most secretive and enigmatic venomous predators in the ocean. It is a creature that has almost entirely abandoned the land and transformed itself into a perfect venomous machine for life beneath the waves. The green tree python looks so extraordinary it seems to have been created specifically for life among the branches of the tropical forest. A vivid green body, large golden eyes, and elegant curves make it one of the most beautiful snakes on the planet. But beneath that beauty lies a remarkably precise arboreal predator. This python spends most of its life high above the ground, among the humid jungles of New Guinea and the surrounding islands. And that is where things become truly unusual. Unlike most other snakes, the green tree python almost always rests in exactly the same position. It coils itself around a branch and rests its head at the very center of its body. From above, the snake can look like part of the plant itself, a strange green leaf among the canopy. But this posture isn't only about camouflage. It also allows the python to strike in any direction, instantly. When a bird, lizard, or small animal comes too close, the python launches forward and snatches its prey directly from the air. What makes this species even more extraordinary is the appearance of its young. Juvenile green tree pythons are often born bright yellow or red, and only gradually, over time, do they turn green. Scientists believe this coloration helps young snakes conceal themselves in different parts of the forest, where they live separately from the adults. It is one of the most remarkable color transformations found in any snake. Despite its peaceful appearance, the green tree python is a highly precise hunter. It does not chase prey, it does not waste energy. It simply waits for the perfect moment among the branches, in a place where it is almost impossible to see. And that is what makes it one of the most perfectly evolved arboreal predators of the tropical world. Snakes have existed on Earth for millions of years, and in that time they have become perfect predators for the most varied environments, from deserts to the depths of the ocean.